This is why every African should be concerned about the war between United States and Yemen. Africa cannot escape the war between Yemen and United States. We will talk about this beautiful African lady later, but first of all, let me explain. Lions are playing in our backyard and some people claim it's none of our business. Pure ignorance. This is the Horn of Africa. It's also known as the choke point. It's one of the most militarized areas on earth. According to Politics Today, 8 military bases are in Djibouti, and you're telling me that it's none of our business? There is no place to start World War III better than here, because all the world's biggest economies are present here. China have a military base in Djibouti. France have a military base around. Italy have a military base around. Japan have a military base around. Russia have a military base. Saudi Arabia, Turkey, UAE, and United States. So this particular spot is the best place to start World War III, because all of them are present directly or indirectly militarily. This is Djibouti and this is Yemen. We are very close. So the question is why? Why are they building military bases around here? Because this particular place is strategically important for shipment. So the Suez Canal connects Europe and Asia. So if you look at all the countries, they are either Asian countries or European countries, apart from United States. United States went there in 2002 in the name of fighting against terror. Up to date, the whole region is still in flames. I don't know what they are fighting against. But if you look at all the countries, basically, they are Asian countries and European countries. Let's analyze this map together. Back in the days, before you ship anything from Europe to Asia, you have to go around Africa this way. You have to go around Africa. Then Egypt decided to build the Suez Canal. So that is why Yemen, Djibouti, that is why all these countries are important. It's because of where they are located. They are strategically important. The funny thing is, Djibouti is one of the poorest countries on earth, yet one of the most militarized countries on earth, with over 8 military bases. Interesting. Of late, I see European content creators claiming that the Suez Canal is for them. It's not true. Yes, it was constructed by Europeans, it was constructed by France, but it's not for France, neither is it for England. I will explain. So the whole thing started under the leadership of Said. So Said met Ferdinand, this guy, he was French diplomat. So Said wanted to construct the Suez Canal, but he had no money, or Egypt had no money by then. So Egypt decided to borrow money from France with the help of Ferdinand. They handed over the contract to a French company to build the Suez Canal. So the contract was handed over to France with Egyptian labor. Most of the people who died in the construction of the Suez Canal were Egyptians and not Europeans. Note, the money was a loan which Egypt will pay back later. So finally in 1859, the construction of the Suez Canal began and the contract was completed in 1869. Let's backtrack a little bit into history. England objected the construction of the Suez Canal because most of the ships by then were owned by England. So there were concerns that they were going to lose a lot of money. So they objected it from day one. They objected it. But today, England is supporting America to bomb Yemen over the same Suez Canal. Today, you see Richard Sunak, whatever his name is, this guy is going around, talking a lot of nonsense. So, England objected from the beginning, but they later joined, right? If you look at the reign of Said reign ended in 1863 and Ishmael took over. When Ishmael took over, Egypt was heavily indebted. So Egypt decided to sell 40% of their shares in the Suez Canal to England, and that is how come England joined. So both UK and France became shareholders. It's a long history, later Egypt got their independence from the Ottoman Empire, England came in. It's a long history, right? I will explain everything in my live video when I come live. But rather unfortunate for them, Gamal Abdel Nasser came to power. So in 1956, Gamal Abdel Nasser decided to nationalize the Suez Canal, and that was unacceptable by England and France. That was unacceptable because when Gamal Abdel Nasser decided to nationalize the Suez Canal, so the moment Gamal Abdel Nasser announced the nationalization of the Suez Canal, England and France decided to arm Israel to attack Egypt. That is the 1956 Suez Canal crisis. Everybody can make research about it. The Suez Canal crisis in 1956, because this guy Gamal Abdel Nasser decided to nationalize the Suez Canal. Gamal Abdel Nasser will remain one of the best presidents in the history of Africa. Gamal Abdel Nasser was part of the Casablanca group. This man supported Osagyefo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, Haile Selassie, Ahmed Soko Toure. He was part of them. He wanted Africa unity, but he was able to play the game in the Middle East and Africa at the same time because of how strategically important Egypt is. You know, Egypt is situated on the border of the Middle East and Africa. So this guy was able to play both games well. Gamal Abdel Nasser will remain one of the best presidents in history. I hope you guys remember this lady. I spoke about her in the beginning of the video. Her name is Koshao. This lady is communicating to us in a unique way.